One of the things I like is her creativity with doing three-dimensionality by taping these on and giving a sense of depth. It's a little bit of shadows that are created where these are. You can see where she's got them taped. She's also gone past the foundational picture plane. So her paper stops here, but her forms go off the page. Very creative. This one I was talking about because her limited, very kind of warm color scheme is repeated, and then you've got this more cool color in the middle that brings you a focal point or an emphasis. One of the words we used was emphasis. So this, because these are all those, yellow, orange, and green, light green, then you've got this purple right in the middle, and it becomes a nice contrast to the other colors, even though there's a unity and a flow and a balance with the other shapes and colors. Good job. This one too, with a limited color palette with dark pink, light pink, or I guess it's red, pink, and then the light blue. It feels like the colors really have very similar value, and it gives it a sense, again, of balance and unity. Nice job. Okay. That one's yours. Very good. Okay, this one, I'll have to admit, is really particularly nice. It shows such a great sense of construction. It feels almost three-dimensional. I feel like you could build this, and I want to live there. I mean, it feels very three-dimensional in its weight, the weight of the shapes, and the way that she layered them. We talked about layering last time. In front of, behind, how you get a sense of depth with these. The blue is definitely a color that wants to go back, and then your orange or brighter colors want to come forward, so that, because she laid the orange on top of the blue, it gives that sense of on top and behind, and they feel very geometrically solid. So good job, really good job. I think it also shows she has a pretty good sense of design naturally. This one I love too. This one is Justice. Justice using these shapes to counterbalance the weight of the solid colors here. These shapes, that give a lot of energy to the foreground, background, and we talk about positive space and negative space. These yellow are the positive space, and then the white is the negative space. And because of the dynamic curve and shape and the repetition of those yellow shapes, it gives a lot of energy and excitement to the negative space around it. Well done. And she's counterbalancing it, what she's got again with this behind and in front of, with using the lighter colors on top that move forward, the darker colors kind of move back. Good job. Okay, who else? All right, I love this one, Lex, for she's not here with us today, for the jagged edges. And what she's done with that is created a unity because the shapes may be different. She's limited her shapes, but she's also made a kind of repetition with that texture of the uneven cut, and it gives a sense of continuity with that. Okay, this one I like because, again, the three-dimensionality of, using the accordion kind of look. Is this yours, Kenyatta? All right, so she's got this three-dimensional shape that kind of comes up off the paper, creating a lot of depth. And then I really like this repetition of the hearts here and the different colors and the layering of them. Again, you've got the in back and in front of. Okay. And Kayla, last but not least. I got everybody else. Okay. I like, you've got some, what happens when you've got these geometric shapes is they move our eye around the page. So our eye wants to go this way with this line, and then we have this way with this line, okay? Then our circles kind of ground us. Something like that, is a nice focal point. And again, these different shapes have created a definite positive and negative space. And the arrangement here, you've got the negative space becomes part of the picture through creating, interesting broken up negative space. You want to do that. You don't want your negative space to all be the same. So she's broken up. It's got this form that almost looks like it fell out of the green, with the repetition of the form to create unity.